Hey, what's up everybody? Brian from T-Sportline. Thanks again for tuning in. Today we're going to answer one of the most often asked questions. Can you put 37s on your Cybertruck? Very common question in the world of trucks. So we've got our Cybertruck. It in the back has the stock Goodyear 35s. We've got two test tires up here, a Falcon Wild Peak 37 versus a factory tire. Just take a look at that. Let's start from back there and see the difference. So this is the factory tire size, 285/65/20, aka a 35-inch tire, and this is a 37. So the 37 is a 12.5-inch wide tire versus 11.5 inch. It's a little wider and a little taller. And that's the number one question. Can you put a 37 on your Cybertruck? Let's go through what it would take to make this work. So come around up front. We've got a 37-inch tire mounted right here, and it looks awesome. But before you order up a set of these and put them on, let me walk through what it takes to make a 37 fit. First of all, we had to space the wheel out. So if you look in here, you might be able to see the first issue we came into was the upper control arm, ball joint, the end of the nut here, which you hold to take the nut off. That would have been in direct contact with the tire. So right now with the 37 mounted, we've moved it out 1.5 inches just to clear this bolt. Additionally, the back side of the sidewall tire back here would have run into the upright. So this upright right here and then the back side of your sidewall would be in direct contact. Now, this spacer solved that. So we bolted the spacer on, 1.5 inches, moved the whole wheel and tire assembly out. You're clearing the ball joint bolt right here, and you're clearing the upright. The next issue is going to be the inner fender well. Sometimes on different vehicles, it could be the sway bar, the tie rod end, but on the Cybertruck, it's the inner fender well that becomes an issue. Now, you will see the truck is set up in its highest mode right now. This is in extract mode. So if you go in there and you hit the settings and you use the air suspension to lift it, this is the maximum 16-inch ground clearance setting, which is great, but you can't drive more than 10 miles an hour in this setting. So you can't just live in this world and leave your 37s on. But for the sake of testing, this is where we've got it set up. So we're going to go ahead and jump in the truck and show you when we turn the wheel how the tire impacts the inner fender well in the front, in the back, and you'll get an idea of how much clearance would need to be made to the inner fender well to make this work. Come on up close. Let's take a look at the clearance in here. So to start with, the tire is perfectly straight. The steering wheel or the yoke is straight. Let's, Ellie, go ahead and start turning to the left, and you can watch in here. Keep going, go a little faster. Again, we're in extract mode. You can start to see it. Keep going, Ellie. And we have contact. Stop. Okay, so it's minor contact. You can go all the way to the lock, but it's going to push this inner fender well out a little bit. So you can get an idea if you were going to run 37s, the inner fender well, this lower bumper cover, and the bracket behind the bumper here is going to be an issue. Let's check the back side. Ellie, start turning it back the other way. All right, so this is going to be the tight spot on this little rib of the inner fender well. And we're in extract mode, which is your best case scenario. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, you can go all the way to the lock. I'm in lock. Okay, that's all the way locked. Now come in the camera here and you can see, probably if you come in this angle, can you see the little marks on the inner fender well? You probably can't, but this would have touched right in there. When we tried this in a lower tire or a lower setting on the vehicle, you can see where that tire just starts to rub that inner fender well. Recapping, let's center it back up and take it down to low mode. We're going to put it down in low mode so you can see it does look pretty awesome to have a 37 on here. It fills in the fender well, but there's work to be done to clear this out. While that's lowering, I'll let you know if you come down and look at it this way, you can get an idea. Come in and shoot this back this way. look at the offset for the spacer. So that's the poke you're going to have from an 1.5 inch spacer. Now, some people like the poke. They like to make that stick out a little bit. It's kind of a sportier look for a truck. It's definitely doable with a 20-inch tire or a 20-inch wheel with the 35-inch tire, but it's not going to work on 37s. So there you have it. This is the 37 on a Cybertruck in low mode. Looks cool, but without modifying that inner fender well, that's a no-go. So 35s it is for now. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. If you have comments, leave them below, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot more Cybertruck tech coming up next.